Good morning, chat. What's up, homies? Hold on. Am I live? Am I live right now? Hold on. Figuring it out. Figuring it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Good morning, everybody. We got a new sub in the building. Shout out this guy. Right. Shout out this guy right here. I can't say that. I don't know what that is. But you're fired though. Also, um the sub goal, right? Yeah, I had it right here. That thing only works for people who have their like subscriptions public, I guess, because we've definitely got more than 4 subscribers in the last since yesterday. So I don't know what to do. Maybe we'll do like a tiny little member goal, like try to get to 10 members. Something that's like quantifiable. I don't know. I have zero idea, but I should probably fix that. So, okay, we got some good news. Crazy news. Hopefully, crazy news. If this, bro, I swear to you, if this Giannis thing comes out as what it is, and then we go back to Giannis being here over the trade deadline and like past, and then like he doesn't get moved in the offseason, I don't know what to do with that guy anymore. Like, you just lost time. You got to get him out now. You have to get him out. Like, just let's go. It's been way too long. The Dame thing only happened like 2 years ago. You tried that. That didn't work, right? Yeah, they're just not building good guys around him. Like, I get you go get Miles Turner, but that hasn't really looked out to be that great anyways. Trade Chris Middleton, which was like, sure, yeah, I guess. Go get Kyle Kuzma. Like, I don't know. Ryan Rollins has been dope though. Like, they're already good to be a good rebuilding team. Like, Kyle Kuzma's like not super old. He's not that old, right? Get him some minutes. KPJ's actually been balling out. Ryan Rollins is good guy. Like, get some picks and a guy back. So today we're just gonna be looking right at trade. Let's look at some trade ideas for Giannis Antetokounmpo, because that is the big topic as of right now. You know, that is the big topic. This That's the big topic right now, dude. And Giannis, bro, you gotta do that. You gotta trade him. You gotta trade him. Luffy wallpaper for all the homies. There we go. Okay. We're getting right into it, man. We haven't even been live for like 10 minutes and we're already popping in. Okay. 1 day ago, Bleacher Report, best trade ideas. What do we got, homie? Best trade ideas after the latest bombshell report. So let's talk about this. And Kenny Beecham made a great point about this. And it's not that it is anyone's fault, but when Woj was here, the Woj bomb would be like, Giannis is getting traded. Giannis is being moved. This one, two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo is ready for a new home. Like, it's basically saying, hey, he's ready to be traded. It's not get me the freak out of here. It's not a trade demand. It's not he's frustrated with the organization. It's like, it's that he's ready for a new home. And it's like, with Woj, I feel like we would have gotten something like, boom, he's getting traded. Be on the lookout for stuff. This doesn't necessarily say that. Or, like, be ready for a new home at the trade deadline or in the offseason. So that's already like, what? As several rival teams make aggressive offers to the Milwaukee Bucks for him, and the franchise is starting to listen. Hopefully we can see some movement. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, we need to skip that. This is ridiculous. What the freak am I looking at right now? Lakers pair Giannis with Luka Doncic. There's what? There's no way that the Bucks would do this. I love that it's Giannis and Thanasis. Thanasis is just like, where are we going, cuz? We're going to Miami, we're going to New York, we're going to LA. Where are we going, homie? Thanasis is just here for the ride, bro. That's ridiculous. Bucks get Rui, Vando, Gabe, Maxi Kleber, Dalton Connect. First round pick swaps in 26, 28, 2030, 2032, 2031 first round pick. That's not even like a good. No, yeah, you have to give up Austin Reeves. Plenty of readers may see this. Bucks aren't doing that without getting Austin Reeves. Reeves is not going to be free. If you throw some money at him, he'll be excited about re-signing. You're not going to. In this deal, you have no chance of getting Austin Reeves. In the other deal, where you put him in, you have more of a chance of getting him because you would actually like, hey, let's give him to us, right? And the fact that LeBron is still here, I don't know how I don't like this one. This one gives me. There's no way this would happen. There's no way that they would take these players. I mean, that's how you match the salaries up, I guess. And that's half. That's five. That's 5 players. That's half the roster. There's no way this happens. So, I don't know. I don't. Let's move that. Giannis gets to his preferred landing spot, the Knicks. The New York Knicks, once again, hey, the Nets is like, where are we going, homie? We're going to New York? Going to Miami? Atlanta? Where are we going? Bucks get Cat, Miles McBride, Pacome Dadier, first round pick swaps, 26, 28, 20, 30, and 6 second round picks. Hold on now. That could be something. That could be something right there. Cat, Miles McBride, Pacome Dadier, and 4 first round pick swaps and 6 second round picks. Bucks get Cat, Miles McBride. Getting Deuce is already like that's. Now, a lot of this does come down to this guy. If he's healthy and Giannis is on the team, then you got Brunson. I mean, someone's got it. It's got to be Josh Hart off the bench, right? He's got to be 6 man. Brunson, Mikal, OG, Giannis, and Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, tell me if that's a finals team or not. But in my opinion, Brunson, Mikal, OG, Giannis, and Mitchell Robinson. That team's going to the finals. That team might not lose. That because the Knicks are already. I know they've had their issues. Knicks are one of the most experienced playoff people, playoff teams in the league so far, right? Tell me if I'm wrong on that. But this team, I really like that trade because that makes sense. Cat's making a butt ton of money. You get Deuce McBride, who's a good young guy, right? You go get 4 pick swaps and 6 second round picks. That's all you give up is Giannis and Thanasis. That's all you give up. Am I crazy for that? Is that insane? I think that's a really, really good. For the Bucks, though, this isn't potentially the best deal on the table. It does give them another big man who could eventually add a value to this trade. Moving Cat elsewhere. Okay, that's also not bad. Is getting Cat and then moving him later for another team. Unless you... Depends on what he wants to do. If I'm Cat, I'm like, I don't want to keep getting moved around because I just got traded like 2 years ago. Like, that's not fun, right? But that's crazy. That's wild. Another path to the Knicks. Knicks receive Giannis and Jeremy Grant. Interesting. So we got a 3-teamer. Knicks give up. Okay, hold on. Why are we doing the Knicks lose? Okay, we don't have to put the lose in. We just see where everyone's going. Bucks get Cat, Deuce, Pacome. Okay, 2020 first round pick from New York. 2026 first round pick. 2028 first round from Portland. So more picks from Portland. And then Portland gets Mikal Bridges. I think I like the other one better because then you don't have to lose Mikal. But that makes sense. What are the... Oh, okay. I understand. You do this because you get Portland's picks in there for Milwaukee. The Blazers get a little younger in Mikal Bridges, get off the Jeremy Grant contract, which kind of matches. So that's why you do that. Is because if I'm the Bucks, I'm like, I like this better if I'm the Bucks. If I'm the Knicks, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not giving up Mikal Bridges for Jeremy Grant, even though you get Giannis. And then you get the starting lineup of Brunson, Josh Hart, OG, Giannis, Mitch Robinson, Jeremy Grant off the bench, or you run Giannis at the 5, Jeremy Grant at the 4, OG at the 4. You get more picks though if you're Milwaukee for this. but you only get 2 players. If I'm the Knicks, I'm the winner here because I get Giannis. But at the same time, I don't know if I like that a whole lot. I don't know if I would do that. That's a really interesting one. Let me know what you guys think in chat. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what that one. I don't know. Although that Portland may be more hesitant to agree. I think you do that if you're Portland for sure. You get Gershon and Mikhail. Yeah, man. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Spurs pair Giannis and Wemby. Okay. Haven't even looked at it yet. Let's see what it is. Chat, if you're on stream, let me see your guys' ideas for Giannis. We're gonna be talking about that later with you guys. We'll talk about it right now, honestly. If you guys got any ideas, let's go through them. Any trade machine ideas, we will 100% go through it. Once again, Giannis and Thanasis. Thanasis sitting here like, hey, bro, we're going to San Antonio? Crazy. Milwaukee Bucks get Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Dylan Harper, our 2030 first round pick, 2032 first round pick. That is something that you do if you're both teams. Hold on. For some reason, I'm more worried about the Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson part than I am about Dylan Harper. Harper, that makes sense. You got Steph Castle. He's good, right? Keldon Johnson, though. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell. If you're... Oh, man. I mean, what's the Spurs depth chart looking like? Who else do they have? They're going to have to bring in, like, Sohan back, right? So you lose... Harrison Barnes is like, whatever. You slot in Giannis here, and you slot in Julian Champagnie here. So the starting lineup would be Fox, Castle, Champagnie, Giannis, Wemby. Off the bench, you lose. Boom, boom, boom. So you lose your bench. You bring in... Oh, David Jones-Garcia is still here. He was a good player for a little bit, actually. Boom. Carter Bryant is not bad. I like how Carter Bryant. Move him up. Luke Cornett's still there. You still got Jordan McLaughlin. Like these guys. You need a backup point guard, but then you also have these guys who can run a combo action, right? To get Giannis, man, that's not the craziest thing in the world, in my opinion. I don't think that's that insane. I don't think that's crazy. Let me know what you guys think in chat. I don't think that's that insane of a trade idea. Like that's Giannis and Thanasis. Oh, and you get Thanasis. So Thanasis is coming off your bench playing the 4. If that means anything. And you still have Harrison Barnes. 2 first-round picks in 2030 and 2032. And then Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Dylan Harper. If I'm the Spurs, I go. I go. Dude, if you get Giannis and Wemby on the same team, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way that's getting stopped. That is ridiculous. Even if one's injured, the other one is still insanely good. Like, and Steph Castle is a future all-star next season, I promise you. Steph Castle is really good. De'Aaron Fox is still really good. You go out in the offseason and whatever money you have left, you go, or you make another move and just get a backup guy. Get a Trey Jones for a minimum. Go get Lonzo or something for the backup if you have any more money left. That's a crazy deal. I wasn't on to Giannis going to the Spurs, but more after watching the Spurs a little bit more, I'm like, I like Dylan Harper and Steph Castle. You got a 3-man point guard situation or guard situation. And I think it works well. It works very well. Obviously, the second seed in the Western Conference right now. But this has worked it for both teams, in my opinion. Because Giannis is 31 years old. He's not old. He's got 3 to 4 years of his absolute prime left. And you put that with Wemby. Golly, is that going to be disgusting. Not to mention Giannis coming over to the Western Conference. East would be oof. Trailblazers crash the party. There's no way. Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, Scoot, 2028 first round pick, 2030 first round pick, 2032 first round pick. Once again, Thanasis has to be here. I don't know if that was like explicitly stated in the trade ideas or anything. Or like the the negotiations for Giannis, but Thanasis has been in every single one of these freaking great ideas. In my opinion, this is a worse No. Dylan Harper's better than Scoot Henderson, and the other two guys are better than these two guys. But then you only get one more first round pick. But you do get one earlier. Oh, they're getting their own pick back. That's why. That's not bad. Not bad. I don't like this though. This one sucks. We're at the top of the value of Blazers in control over the Bucks picks because of that unique. Okay, so they're getting all of their picks back. So okay, that's a little more interesting. They're getting all of their picks back versus they're getting just normal San Antonio picks. Okay. Why facilitate his arrival in New York when you might be able to snag Antetokounmpo yourself? No, I wouldn't do this. I would not do this personally. This doesn't get you anywhere. This would be like a robbery in my opinion. Okay, well, not a robbery. It could end up being later down the line after 6 years when these first round picks come to fruition. You get to see, okay, this is all the guys we got back from Giannis. Just like with the Paul George trade where it's like, what the freak was that? Was crazy. And then we look back and they're like, oh, they got Jalen Williams and they got Shea in the pick, and so Scoot ends up popping off. Who knows? That it could be like that, but the odds of that happening to that level and then Milwaukee building even better after the trade is not likely. Heat get back into the superstar business. This is the biggest one I'm pushing for. In ideology, it's not even that I want him to go play like for Miami, like in Miami as much. I want him to go play for or play with Bam. Like that is the biggest thing. Hold on, let me see if they don't trade Bam. I mean, he's in the photo. Giannis Thanasis going to Miami, homie, right? Tyler Hero, Simone Fontecchio, Nikola Jovic, Kel'el Ware. Holy piss, you got to do that trade. Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic is cool. Tyler Hero and Kel'el Ware is, with 3 picks, is, okay, hold on. No, 2 picks and a pick swap. Dude, you got to do that. That's crazy. That's really good. And then in Miami, you've got Davion Mitchell, Norm Powell, Jaime Jaquez is still there. You lose Kaloa, but then you get Giannis and Bam. The Heat would be really good. This, plus a defense anchored by those two, would be ferocious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like a shooting. Bam would be a little tight. Sheer talent upgrade is huge. Tyler Hero's cool. I like Tyler Hero. Get him out. Kel'el Ware, love Kel'el Ware. Dog, move him. Nikola Jovic, upside, cool, yes, get him out. Let's look at Miami. I can type. How are these boys looking? Davion Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Norm Powell. Oh, Wiggs. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, and you've got the depth to figure it out as well. I mean, Pele Larson is dope. Jaime Jaquez is there. You're trading Jovic and Ware, so your backup is kind of. I don't know what you do there actually. Kasparis Jakuchonis could be a guy you could figure out. You slide up Norm to the 3, Wiggs Norm to the 2, Wiggs to the 3, Giannis at the 4. So that starting lineup is Davion Mitchell, Norm Powell, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bam Adebayo. That is crazy talk. And then backup, you got a lot of guards. You got no bigs though. Wow, that might be my favorite one so far. Just because I'm such a Bam fan. Like, the Knicks are already, like, low-key on top. And I know everyone wants them to go there. And it makes sense for him to go there. But going to Miami, dude. Miami is... Plus, they always run their mouth at how they're like, yo, we got all this money. We're in Miami. Come, we're going to get all the superstars. Let's go. We're going to get Dame. We're going to get Giannis. We're going to get KD. And it's like, no, because you didn't want to trade Jaime Jaquez? That you didn't get KD or something like that? Like, what? So, do this. I did not expect to be this in favor of so many different trade ideas, which is so cool to see. Like, I was not expecting that. Next one. This is the big one. Warriors give Stephen Curry one last shot. Milwaukee Bucks get Jimmy Butler, Kuminga, Moses Moody, 26 first-round pick swap, 28 first-round pick, 2030 pick, 2030 pick swap, and a 32 pick. And the Warriors get Kuz. There's no way the Bucks would do this. Although you get that 2026 for, so you get immediate trade value. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. It was gonna fall out of my hands. Dude, this one seems a little. I don't know. I don't know what this does. I'm a little confused and concerned. Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, 2026. So you get 3 first-round picks and 2 pick swaps. And then Jimmy Butler, who's going to move him after, or like next year. I don't know. Next deadline. Kuminga, Moses Moody, who I'm like, sure. I think in terms of young talent, the Heat one was really good one. The Spurs one is good, but the Heat one, Tyler Hero's been an all-star. Khalil Willer is really good. Like, was that it? Yeah. Okay, so if I'm ranking my favorite trades, I think I have the Heat at number 1. For the value that you get more picks, more players. You don't give up Kyle Kuzma like in this one. You get better guys back. You get a lot of picks, and Giannis gets to go play with Bam, who like keeps Giannis in the East. East gets competitive, and then you get to. I mean, the Heat will be good. Like, he will be very good. Granted, Giannis is technically injured, so interesting. Blazers at the very bottom. Warriors right above that one. This is up there too. I'm between. I mean, this is atrocious. I don't know why they would do that. There's no way. No, Lakers at the bottom. Sorry, Lakers at the very bottom. There's no way. Then Portland, which is like that. No, you're not gonna get that. I like the Spurs one better than the Knicks one, because that would be way interesting. And the Bucks actually get a lot of good stuff back. Here, the Bucks get Cat, and it's like, okay, well, get a lot of pick swaps and 6 second-round picks. That's a lot of players, dude. That's a lot of leverage. You could move some of the swaps later, and I don't know, man. That is crazy talk. That's insane. Dude, let's see if we got any more. If you're in chat, say what's up, homie. I'm right here. I'm chilling. Okay, we got Yahoo Sports. SB Nation. Okay, what we got, Yahoo? Giannis to the Warriors. Butler, Kuminga, Pods. 3 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps for. Oh, and Thanasis isn't in it. Yahoo Sports don't play with Thanasis, bruh. Yeah, you want Giannis to go play with Steph for sure. That would definitely help out. Excuse me, man. Jeez. Yeah. This one I would not do. What is this? I would not do this. OG and Mikhail for Giannis? I wouldn't do that if I was the Knicks or the Bucks. This one. So instead of, who was it? Instead of, it was Simone Fontecchio. Hello, where Tyler Hero, and it wasn't Kasparius in the first one. It was like, frick. Who was it? I don't remember who it was. Let me look. This is gonna bug me. Who was it in the Heat one? Jovic. Yeah. I would rather have Jovic than Jakob Jonas. And 3 first-round picks. That makes some sense to me, man. That makes sense to me. The T-Wolves. Timeout. Giannis and Minnesota's, they're not ready for that, dude. Randall McDaniels, Johan Berenger, a first round pick in 28 and a swap in 26. Oh man, that is interesting. I don't think the Bucks do this, even though the salaries match up. Like McDaniels and Randall together literally are Giannis's contract. I don't like that for Milwaukee though. That's like they're not young enough. How old are they? Did we got the age on here? No. That was the 4? Yeah. Okay. I didn't like those as much. Let's go. Should we go to Reddit? Oh boy. Check Reddit out. If you're in chat, bro, give me your best Giannis trade ideas. Cause like, okay, I really like him going to Miami. I really like that one. That one's really, really cool. You get back Tyler Hero, you get Kel'el Ware, you get what Jovic and Simone Fontecchio, 3 first round picks, 2 pick swaps. That is crazy talk, right? That's insane. That is insane. Now the Spurs one is also really, really interesting. That one is, I mean, it was Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and then 3 first round picks. I can't remember. And then the next one was like somehow you get 6 second round picks and 2 pick swaps and I don't know. In terms of destination, I think Miami is number 1 for me. It's got to be up here. It's got to be the top. There's no way, like, there is a world. Let me do this. Okay. There's a world where Giannis playing with Wemby hurts Wemby's legacy a little bit. IMO, and in the opinions of others as well. Like, it's not just me. Like, they'd be so good though. That's the problem, is they would be so good. And they dude, I don't know if, like, especially right now with no J-Dub, if the Spurs do that trade, I don't think OKC can beat them. I don't think Denver could beat them. Like, that is just insane firepower because Giannis is still leading the league, or one of the league leaders in scoring. Wemby's right there. The defense would be ridiculous, like top to bottom. From Castle and Julian Champagny to Giannis and Wemby, and sure, you're losing Dylan Harper, who, oh man, if I'm D Harper, this is the perfect situation for any young guy. I want to be there. I want to be in San Antonio, but you also have a chance that, okay, you're going to be the guy here. You get 2 of your teammates. You get Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell with you. And you got some fun players in Milwaukee. I mean, Bobby Portis is there. Ryan Rollins is there. KPJ, Miles Turner. Like, that's a fine squad, right? The Miami one would also be probably a better team than the Spurs package. Like, you would be a better team with Miami right now. But I don't know if you want that. That's the thing. You'd be, okay, hold on. You'd have Ryan Rollins, KPJ, Tyler Hero, Jovic, Kel'el Ware, Simone Fontecchio, and a couple first round picks. Dude, the main point is, after looking at this, Giannis's offers, the offers for the Bucks, rather, are so much better than I thought, that if these are the real offers, and could be the real offers, if these work, and these, like the Heat and the Spurs and these teams offer that, you got to move Giannis. You can't keep him after the trade deadline here. Like, those are too good. This is really, really, really good. You get a lot of good players back and a couple picks back, and salaries work and everything. And Giannis is going to a good home. And the Bucks care about this so much. Giannis is going to a good home, going to a good place, man. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Ah, man. Crazy talk. Crazy stuff. I hope Giannis gets traded. I hope he gets moved. Like I said, to Miami, San Antonio, New York is now like, you look at them and you're like, can they be a contender? But that means like the rich get richer, and then New York fans would, that would be a fever dream because New York doesn't get like the superstars like that. They didn't get KD or who else has been like recent? I mean, Giannis. They haven't gotten Giannis. They wanted Jimmy, I believe, for a little bit. Like, so let me know what you guys think in chat. I just don't. I don't know. I just want Giannis to get moved for content reasons, obviously, because I'm a content creator and I want to talk about that. For being a fan, I want to see him go somewhere else because the Bucks are worse than the Hornets right now, so that doesn't help. For the benefit of him going to another team and watching them be good, like the Spurs, like my teams now, even the Warriors. If he goes to the Warriors, well, time out. That's problematic for me and my boys in LA, right? I don't want him to go to Golden State because personally, I think their package doesn't work as well because it's like, oh, here's Jimmy Butler with an ACL just to match Giannis's contract, and then here's Brandon Pajemski and Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga, and they do have a lot of picks and stuff. Like, it could be interesting, but the Warriors one is like, nah, and then all the other ones are keeping Giannis in the East as well. That's the other reason that I want him to stay in the East is you get to have more competitive. Like, he goes to Miami. That team is like middle, like playing right now. They get out, boom, they're contenders, right? Even when Giannis comes back, or even if he's injured and stuff, comes back, whatever. New York, I have to explain that one. New York gets Giannis, they are bink tip top. If they do not go to the finals, it is a failure. If New York gets Giannis and they don't go to the finals, it is I don't know what they're doing, right? San Antonio is the other one that I really, really like I've talked about, but they bringing Giannis over to the West is like, as a guy, a fan of a team in the Western Conference, that is not thrilling for me. Because their longevity would spike up where, like, oh, they're good. They're really good now, and they're already really good now. Like, they beat OKC. We've talked about that before, right? They're insane. And then they get Giannis Antetokounmpo and Wemby, and all you had to give up was Dylan Harper and two of your main, not just role players, two of your key rotational players, and some picks. So, I think if I have to say something, Miami is that trade package specifically, or something of the like, mainly including Tyler Hero and Khalil Ware and picks. Getting like Milwaukee getting that back. First of all, Tyler Hero goes to go home and play in Wisconsin. That's kind of dope. I didn't even think about that till right now. That's kind of fun. Get Giannis to Miami. Get Superstar back to Miami. Play with Bam, right? Play with Norm Powell, who y'all just picked up. Andrew Wiggins is playing well. Like, go get those guys. Or Milwaukee gets these guys. Giannis goes here. They start playing well. They play good. Giannis is in the East. The Heat are back on top. Ish. Maybe not like on top, but they're still really, really good. And it just works out well for both teams. I'm a little bit worried about the Spurs giving up Dylan Harper, like, because I've seen it work so well. I was a little skeptical about them drafting. I was like, I think Steph Castle's gonna be really good. Go for somebody else. But D Harp has been a bucket. Like, he's really, really good. So I'm not thrilled about. Oh, and Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson and picks and pick swaps for San Antonio. You gotta just pick that up and throw it at Milwaukee, and then you get back Giannis and his younger, or not, is Thanasis older than Giannis? Giannis and his brother. That's what you get back. Is Giannis and his brother. And I'm like, and then you get like I'm a little skeptical about Giannis taking over Wemby's time, and so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in chat. This is let's just talk about this the rest of the time. I want to hear some other trade ideas. What do you think about what was offered, what has been offered? Is Giannis actually going to get moved? What do you guys think? Is Giannis actually going to get moved? Like, what are the odds of him actually getting traded? Because right now, Shams put it as like he wants to find another home before the trade deadline or the offseason. Whatever's more convenient. And it's like, is he actually getting moved though? Like, that doesn't sound like it. He's injured right now. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Just kind of goofy. I don't know, man. Kind of hoping anywhere but Golden State for me, dude. Golden State would not be fun. I would not enjoy that. Okay, time out. As a fan, I would 100% enjoy that. I don't know. Talking on my butt. Giannis and Steph together would be nuts, and they would be good. And that's a finals team. Steph Curry on his own could go to the Western Conference Finals every single year just because he's that dude and he's insane. Add Giannis to that, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Crazy talk. Oh man, yeah. That's we basically just looked at Giannis trades. I want to hear from the chat if you guys are here. This is the Yapathon now. I've been talking about Giannis trades for 30 minutes. I want to hear what the people. Let's hear from the people. What do we got? What do we got? I just hope it happens. Like, we have today is January 29th, my brother's birthday. Shout out Nash. It is next. We have 1 week from today. Like, this time next week, we will be doing a stream. First of all, we will be doing a big, like, I'm gonna go live. Boom. Probably. I don't think I have class that day. I'm gonna be going live for a couple hours. It is gonna be a minute, and it's gonna be a fun trade deadline. I'm gonna get snacks. We're gonna be posted up. It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna be sitting here. We're gonna be looking at all the trades. I'm gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. Yeah, dude. That hopefully he gets traded because we've only had one trade. It's the Trae Young trade to the Wizards. Trae Young to the Wizards. Like, what? You know, Trae Young to the Wizards for what? Now, I have heard people talking about, like, oh, I think the reason why Giannis hasn't gotten traded yet, or other trades haven't happened, is because people are waiting for Giannis to get moved. See? Like, hey, because that's a big difference. If Giannis goes to the Warriors, then teams like Minnesota need to figure out the Porker situation for the playoffs. Like, they need to get better. And that's where their hole is, and so they're going to figure that out, right? So the Giannis is the domino effect. But if he doesn't go to Golden State and he goes to Miami, Timberwolves aren't as worried about that, right? They're not stressing about him going to Miami. Or if he goes to San Antonio, the rest of the West has to figure it out. Whatever conference this dude goes to, the rest of that conference is going to have to, like, we gotta stack up now, dude. We've got to lock in. Is there any route of? Should we talk about Giannis going to the Clippers? Is that insane? Is that nuts to think? Giannis to the Clippers? What do we think? We got mad money. We got mad money in the offseason. So maybe it is a good thing. Maybe I do want him to not get moved so the Clippers could just go one last shot and get Giannis, Kawhi, James Harden on the same team. Which would be, don't even tempt me, dude. That'd be nuts. This is why it's such a big deal. Like, the Luka thing, the Luka trade was a massive deal because no one knew it was happening. No one knew he was even available. And he moved teams and he moved to a contender. Like the Thunder. The Lakers were good. They got LeBron, AR. They had some good guys around there. Like, that's a big deal. No one saw it was coming. And going forward in the future, it looks like Luka is going to be a Laker, hopefully, for maybe the rest of his career. That'd be wild to think about that like that. Insane. But I just can't believe, like, the implications of Giannis moving. Whatever conference he goes to, it's going to, like, shatter the earth of either side. Instant contender because the Bucks right now, sucky team, just not good. Coaching, like, if we have any Bucks fans here, I don't know if we do. Out of a couple people that are here, I don't know if we have any Bucks fans. If you are a Bucks fan by chance, let me know how you're feeling because we are praying for you every day. I promise you that. Get a good return for the guy you drafted and built up, and he won you a championship. But the other thing is Giannis hasn't been able to do anything since he won the chip. Like, it's not like, oh, he won back-to-back MVP, DPOY, won the ring, finals MVP. Excuse me. Hasn't done anything since then. Hasn't been able to defend his legacy. Like, Jokic is, since they won, been to a conference finals since then? No, they haven't. Because it was Dallas against OKC and OKC against Dallas against Minnesota. Sorry, yeah. Spence, unfortunately, I'm a Mavs fan side. Yeah. We didn't even talk. I didn't even see any trade ideas about Giannis going to the Mavs. Does that even happen? Or are you guys just worried about getting AD out? Are you worried about building on Cooper Flag? I mean, I like some of your guys. You got some good guys around there. I mean, I like PJ. Najee Marshall, you could get some value for that dude. You could get him out. And I would take him as a Clippers fan. As a Clippers fan, I would take Najee Marshall. That guy's a bucket, right? Get some stuff back for him. Something. Yeah, Mavs are interesting. If you had Luka there, Giannis definitely that's a trade destination for Giannis. Before, when we were talking about this last year, because we've been talking about Giannis trades for it was like years, dude. Yeah. I hope the Mavs, like I said, from what I've been hearing, people are waiting for Giannis to get moved for everyone else to make moves. AD needs to get moved. Because you still have Kyrie, and Kyrie and Coop would be kind of fun. I'm sure Kyrie and Coop both enjoy that. You got Clay, cool veteran stuff. AD's cool. You can still get some value for AD. Now, it's unreal to say, if you look at it in the opposite way, that AD's value was Luka Doncic. But which is not true. That just was not real. You can move AD for somebody else. A 3-team, Dallas getting Giannis would be, I don't even think there's a route for that. But if there is, I mean, it doesn't involve Cooper Flag. But at that point, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, what's the point? Oh, by the way, sending the Great White Hope to Wisconsin would be a move for sure. I'll tell you that. Sending Cooper Flag to Wisconsin would be hilarious. That'd be funny, bro. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Dude, I don't know. Should we check? Yes, let me check Twitter. Let me check and make sure everything. Nothing's happening. Nothing. Okay. Because, like I said, bro, we are a week away from the trade deadline. Something's got to crack. And it was February 2nd that Luka got traded. And then everything after that just went. Well, I think the week before, De'Aaron Fox got traded to the Spurs. So that was kind of cool. But there's got to be some movement. We need some movement. Other guys who are going to get traded are, like, I mean, who? Who? I don't really think there's like anybody else that's like massive to get traded. Not like Giannis, 100%. Not like Giannis. But people are talking about Cat just getting moved in general, which I'm like probably against because he definitely looks like the Knicks' best player sometimes. And Knicks fans are probably gonna come try and cut my throat for that, but there's like Cat looks like the most well-rounded player out there sometimes, even though Brunson is a dog. I love Brunson. I just made a video about the Clippers yesterday, and talking about how Kawhi is scoring a ton of points, averaging like 28 points per game on 6 free throws. I looked at it. Brunson and Maxey are averaging more points than Kawhi with less free throws. So everyone talking about, oh, Brunson a foul baiter. He's averaging less than 6 free throws attempted, not even made, attempted per game. It's pretty impressive. So I don't know where the foul baiting narrative comes from. I can infer that it's from him flopping or doing whatever to get a call, but less than 6 free throws attempted for a game for Brunson is impressive. Especially for him scoring that much. That's what I was saying about Kawhi. Let's look at the standings. Let's talk about the implications of teams. What can a team do to make the finals? Like, what's it looking like? The Knicks, if they get Giannis, would be right. There's also, we didn't even talk about the Raptors. What is their deal? Could they get Giannis? I don't know. I don't think so. Cavs, no. So the teams in the running, no, yes, no, yes, no, 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 yes. We've also heard about Giannis to Atlanta. Don't know how that fits. And then nothing down here. There's no way. Oh, the Wizards snatched the chain back from. Come get your chain. Come get your 15. I love watching this. If you guys are on X or just on social media, watch interactions between Pacers and Wizards fans. Because it is hilarious that it's just like everything's going on, and then these guys are in a little subsection of just like, hey, bro, we got the 15 seed. We're going to get a better pick than you. Like, dang, that's kind of wild. Like, you guys are just in your own little world. Also, in yesterday's stream, one of the lists brought up that Siakam should be an all-star. I'm like, brother, man, if you are the worst team in the NBA, no, you do not get to be an all-star. Did they win yesterday? They did. Oh, they played the Bulls. Oh, boy. This is a guy who needs to get traded. Freaking Nikola Vucevic. Jeez. I think guys like this, Kobe White, I just assume, like one of these guys is going to end up in Minnesota, and it's going to help that team a lot, in my opinion. Jarvis Walker, Pascal. Pascal played the 5. Oof. Ben Mathurin needs to get moved too. Like, so let's go back to the standings. In the West, so East, there's a couple teams that could be there for sure if they get Giannis. Like Knicks would be, yeah. We'll have to look up Raptors trade deals, trade ideas after. Like, who? I don't even know who. First of all, these are just Bleacher Report and other people trade ideas. This isn't even real offers. We don't even know the real offers yet. Like, and we probably won't know unless sometimes after they get traded, they'll say, "Hey, this is an idea for the trade," and here it was, right? But right now in the West, though, Spurs get Giannis. They might even get the first seed because Giannis is only out for like a month. They could win a lot of games. Now, is OKC going to lose 5 more games? Probably not. They lose 15 games. That puts them at 67 wins. Is that right? Yeah, 67 and 15, which is a freaking good year. Could they still win 70 games? If they have 2 more games to lose? No, there's no way. Okay, Nuggets are getting him. Rockets are getting him. Lakers, for some reason, delusional was on that. They were on that Bleacher Report trade ideas. I don't know how that happened. T-Wolves, I don't even have the assets to do it. Jaden McDaniels isn't that big of a young star for me, and he's making a lot of money. And then you get Julius Randle, and it's like, we already have Bobby Portis and Kuz. Like, I don't understand. Phoenix, no. Golden State, this would shoot them up into the standings quick, and they're 5 games above 500. But I just don't think that Milwaukee wants to take on the Jimmy Butler contract for a year just to move off Giannis and then get back Kuminga and Moses Moody and Brandon Podziemski or like a Will Richard. Like, I just don't think, as much as I want Giannis and Steph to play together, just to watch, that would be fun. I don't want it for the Bucks don't get good stuff back. The Warriors, how good are you really getting if you already don't have depth and you're just adding another kind of older guy to your team? And then you get all your young guys out, and you trade a bunch of picks, like for one more shot at a title. I don't know if they're that good. Oh, time out. Giannis and Steph would be crazy, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's a really iffy one for me. I have no idea. And then we talked about the Mavericks, but like, meh. Blazers. For some reason, the Blazers thing was on there. I don't know why. And I do understand the argument of like, oh, we have all the Bucks picks, so we'll just give you back your own picks. So when you suck, you get your own picks back. That's not the worst, but then you also got, oh, here's Scoot Henderson and Jeremy Grant, and it's like, I freaking want these guys. I don't want these guys at all. Like, that does not do anything for me. Pelicans, Kings, Jazz, no. Nope, nothing here. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is a really interesting thing. I'm glad we kind of went through. Let's go through Giannis, Raptors trade ideas. 21 hours ago, 19 hours ago. Raptors have only 2 untouchables in potential Giannis trade. It's Scotty and who is it? Scotty and CMB? No, you would get rid of CMB. BI? Yep. Raptors are willing to part ways with anyone. Okay. This is what I'm so interested in. According to Grant Afseth of Dallas Hoops Journal, the Raptors, who are probably the furthest away from Dallas. So, Raptors forwards Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, only untouchables potential trade for 2-time MVP. Raptors are willing to part ways with anyone on the roster except to get on Antetokounmpo except for BI and Scotty. Shams of ESPN reported. So, like, why are you reporting that? I don't understand why he's reporting that. Shams reported Bucks are seeking blue chip young talent or a surplus. Bucks are not rushing the decision and will not aim to get the most for the superstar. Asking price already revealed. Giannis and the Bucks have roller coaster. Okay, so that was it. That's like this is a nothing burger. Come on, I don't want to play Hero Wars. Run me back. Raptors Rapture. Okay, Josh Cornelius. Cornelis. Moving on. Raptors linked to every player of the trailer past 2 months. Anthony Davis, John Morant, and DeMontis Sabonis. Should they bring DeMar DeRozan home? LaMelo Ball in the market justify Karl-Anthony Towns. Toronto has faced uphill climb as the season from the start. Star hunting. Yeah, look, Giannis Antetokounmpo has put the Raptors' plans on hold. All of that is put on hold. They don't want to go out and get like I said, like a Ja or an AD or Domas or bringing DeMar home seems wild to me. That'd be crazy. That'd be something I've not expected. LaMelo, so that's what I was saying when I've heard reports of people talking about, hey, people don't want to make trades because Giannis hasn't not been moved yet. Once he gets moved, we will start running it back. Like, if let's say Giannis goes to Miami. Now the Raptors are like, all right, boom, we're moving Jakob Poeltl, we're going to get Cat, or we're going to get Domas, or we're going to get AD. No, I think AD is probably like the worst one there. That defense would be crazy though with Scotty. Oof. And you got good trade speed. This is an interesting team to look at for the trade deadline. If they could bolster up their little squad, the Raptors could be nice. They could be really interesting to look at. Very interesting. Very interesting, man. Oh boy. All right. That's pretty much it from me. Let's have some yap time. I love having yap time with chat. Anything about anything NBA. This is yap time with chat. Love doing this at the end of streams, man. Give me your hot takes. Give me your nothing. I got nothing going on this morning. So whatever y'all want me to do, whatever y'all want to talk about, I will talk about it with you. This is what I enjoy. Also, I will fix the little sub goal down here by next stream. Maybe we'll have some music too. I've been talking about that for a minute. But I'll give you all a sec to drop your hot takes, give your ideas for Giannis trade. Anything for Giannis trade? or anything, honestly. The Rocket Spurs game last night looked wild. I watched that for a little bit, but just the amount of like, I've always said this. I don't know about always. Past couple years, I've felt like Şengün and Wemby is more of an actual rivalry than it is for Chet and Wemby. Because Chet is, people are saying he should be an All-Star this year, and I'm like, no. Averaging 16 points per game. He shouldn't be taking a spot away from. Well, it came down to, we did this on stream yesterday, it came down to LeBron or Kawhi. If you wanted Chet, LeBron or Kawhi. And it was like, because guys like Denny needs to make it, Booker needs to make it, Jamal Murray needs to make it, right? And then there's the starters. And then there's the guys like Kawhi, who's, if you haven't seen the video from yesterday, he's been insane to start this season. The whole season. The whole season, he's averaging 28 points per game on like 49, 39, 94 shooting. It's unreal. And his team is getting better. Then there's LeBron, where I'm like, okay, well, LeBron, in my opinion, and this could be completely wrong, LeBron just should be an all-star. It's LeBron James. Put him in the All-Star game. Like, I literally do not care. And it's not like he's even averaging like 3 points per game. We did that with Dirk, didn't we? Didn't we put Dirk in the All-Star game when he was averaging like 18 points or like 8 points per game and he's 40 years old? Like, Chet doesn't belong in the All-Star game yet. He needs to be more of he just, not the, I'm the second guy on the best team because J-Dub's out. And so I get to be an all-star. And it's like, no, I don't think so. Not yet. You got to be more of your own individual player, I think. I don't know what you guys think. I just don't think that. And if he ends up being a reserve, is it like the biggest thing in the world? It depends on who he makes it over, because someone's got to get cut, right? All I'm saying, and obviously Clippers bias right now, duh. But if the Clippers end up doing something crazy the rest of the season, and Kawhi isn't an all-star, and we look back and we say, how was he not an all-star? Look at these numbers. It's going to be a shame. And then we're going to look at me like, oh, Chet was there averaging 16 points per game. These used to mean something, man. All-stars used to mean something. Not just the second best player on the team gets to make it. Like, on the best team. Don't get me wrong, the Thunder are very good. And if we're talking about J-Dub here, that's a different conversation. If J-Dub was healthy, like last year, he was an all-star, and I was like, dude, boom, you're the second best player on this team. You get to be an all-star. 1,000,000%. But I just don't feel like that with Chet yet. He's just not that good of an individual player. We'll just have to see what Chet does. Because J-Dub was an all-star and then went and dropped 40 in the finals on like a broken wrist. That's my guy right there, you know? So, I don't know, man. I'm glad we looked at the all-stars and figured out the reserves and stuff before they are announced on, oh boy. They're announced on Sunday, I think. Today's Thursday. 30th, 31st. Yeah, Sunday's the 30th, or the 1st. So they'll be in on Sunday night. 2 weeks before the All-Star game happens. So that gives us some time to have some fun with that. And talk about snubs and everybody. I'm just glad Jamal Murray is going to make it. He's got to be a lock. With the media and the players' votes, and then the fan votes should be there as well, hopefully. But I mean, yeah, he needs to make it. Jokic has been out, and the Nuggets are still not even just like surviving; they're playing very well. So that's been really fun to watch. I've been thoroughly enjoying that. What do we got tonight? Let's look at games tonight, man. Games tonight include, I know tomorrow we got some fun games. Tonight, Bucks Wizards on Prime. Let's go. Oh, Thunder T-Wolves on Prime. I am there, bro. 7:30 p.m. I'm seated, bro. Bro. Ant and Shay, are we for real, dude? That's gonna be, dude, that's awesome. I commented this. Someone commented on one of my videos and was like, "Yo, I think it's on the Clippers short." And they're like, "Yo, the Clippers need to go crazy in order to even get into the playoffs, like a top 6 seed," which I 100% agree with. But at the same time, 7 of the top 8 seeds in the Western Conference have a top 10, like one of the top 10 hardest schedules left, and they all play each other. OKC and Denver haven't even played yet, and they play 4 times. That's crazy. OKC and Minnesota, like this, they play 2 more times. They don't. OKC doesn't play San Antonio any more times. Timberwolves play Spurs twice. They're just gonna be circling. Rockets play Nuggets. Go look at the strength of schedule. It's very interesting to see the top teams have to play each other a lot left, and they're already so good. That's why it's so interesting. Yeah, tonight we got the Kings, Sixers, but the Heat Bulls. Oh, this is the Heat Bulls weekend where we have like I think it's like today, and then it's Heat Bulls today, Heat Bulls on Saturday, and Heat Bulls on Sunday. We get 3. I've never seen something like this before. You get a day off in between, or is it tomorrow and then Sunday? No, it's yeah, Heat Heat Bulls in Chicago today. Heat Bulls in Miami on Saturday, and Heat Bulls in Miami on Sunday. That's what kind of scheduling happened there, dude? That's ridiculous. That's funny. So, okay, Pistons Suns is a fun watch tonight too. We'll be tuned in for that. We will be tuned in for that. Tomorrow night, Friday night, Lakers Wizards. Ooh, Nuggets Clippers. No Jokic. No Jokic. Can the Clippers do? It's in Denver, so hopefully we can win that game. That'd be crazy. Pistons Warriors on ESPN on tomorrow. And Raptors Magic. Ooh. Yo, anybody see that Anthony Black clip of him doing the whatever the freak that was, the little dance? Hitting the move, and the dude was, I was lost watching it, dude. That was crazy. He hit like a bing and then back and then just let the thing fly. Crazy stuff. All right, homies. Appreciate all the love on the stream. We're going to be back tomorrow morning. I don't stream on Wednesdays, but I did yesterday just because stuff was going on. So I did yesterday. Tuesday was busy. Yeah. Go check out the new video if you haven't already. That's all I got for today. Short on Giannis today. Now that we looked at this, I'm going to talk about my favorite trade destinations for Giannis. So you guys will be able to see that. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow in the morning. So come tomorrow. Oh, and if you were new, if you're here and you weren't here before, I'm going to be doing, I should promote this probably. I'm going to be doing a stream on the trade deadline. So we're going to be just live for a couple hours. I don't have class that day. If I do, I'm not going to class. Hopefully my wife's not watching this. Ellie, if you're watching this, I'll be going to class, I promise. But I'll just be live. Yeah, I'm going to be live. That'll be fun. I'm really enjoying streaming, dude. This has been fire. So, okay, appreciate all the love. That's all I got for today.